Atticus?
Blockis Contestants.
Correct. Correct. Wow.
And in first place, we have Atticus Lake with 5,875 points.
Ephesians 1:18.
Good job.
And in second place, we have Timothy Sample with 4,750 points. And our winner today is Viaan Oggi with 6,550 points.
Element.
In second place and qualifying for the finals is Alistair Lake.
Hello and welcome to the finals of Ephesians. We are your hosts, Nathan Rugg, and this is
Alexander Rugg.
And we're going to get into our contestants for the finals. We have number 1,
Atticus Lake.
and Timothy Sample,
Viaan Oggi.
and Alistair Lake. All right, we're going to get right into it. We're going to start with our reference recall battles. Our contestants are going to go head to head, just like they have in the other rounds. They're going to have 6 matches. They're going to get 25 points per correct answer, and they have 3 strikes to get as many questions as they can in 3 minutes, up to a total of 50 questions. The first to 50 wins the match. So we are going to get right in. Let's see who our first 2 contestants are.
Our first 2 contestants are Atticus Lake and Timothy Sample.
All right, I am really excited about this show because all four of these guys have already gone through one show already and have dominated, and all of them have been hitting 50s in reference recall. So I'm expecting a lot of high scores here. Looks like they both have a strike already, but they are blazing ahead. That's not slowing them down. Atticus, I believe, is our youngest contestant, but he is already 20 points. Well, he is at 15. So, Elena, tell us a little bit about reference recall.
So reference recall asks questions that are referred to as random access questions. Random access means that they're asking a question about a specific verse or what happens in the verse.
And what are we covering?
This time we are covering Ephesians 1 through 6, or the whole book of Ephesians.
And Timothy Semple got 3 strikes on. He got 19 points. Correct answers. Well, Atticus is nearing 40 here at the almost the halfway mark. Wow. These questions are so difficult. They ask very specific questions, and you see there's some words that you can't probably pronounce. Those are Greek words. You got a second strike, but he only has now 2 more questions left. It's asking about the original languages, and here he goes, 50. Woo! That was pretty fast. All right, good job,
awesome.
Atticus. Our next 2 contestants are
Viaan Oggi and Alistair Lake.
All right, now Alexander, tell us what our contestants are competing for.
The first place winner in this game show will receive 250 points. Second place will receive a prize of 150. Third will receive 100, and fourth will receive 50.
Dollars, right? Yeah, they are competing for a total of $550 combined prize fund. Now, Viaan and Alistair are both racing ahead here, almost neck and neck. This is also the first time I believe we've had brothers compete in the same, siblings compete in the same show. Is that correct?
Yeah.
I think so. So Alistair and Atticus are brothers. So it'll be interesting to see how they match up. I'm actually really excited to see their matchup. They're head to head. They have to have been practicing pretty consistently together. Viaan slowed down. He did not want to get a second strike, so he took the time to think. You really have to think through these questions because they ask these questions are covering the whole book of Ephesians, and they're asking very specific questions like which verse contains the word breastplate or which word appears first, which chapter contains the word. So you have to know what the Greek words mean and where they occur. So you really have to know the book of Ephesians like the back of your hand. They're both doing quite well though, and Alistair is keeping his lead.
Yes, be careful.
But yes, okay. Now they both are down to the last strike, so they have 1 life left. Yeah, be careful. That struck out 39, which is a good score though.
Alistair can kind of relax.
You can relax a little bit. You got time now. Doesn't have to race. He's got 50 seconds to get 2 more right. Ooh, almost, but he still wins. Very good job, Alistair. Let's get into our next match.
Our next 2 contestants are Atticus Lake and Viaan Oggi.
Viaan's back to face the younger brother of the Lakes. And wait, I gotta figure out. I gotta ask him how much time Atticus spends on reference recall because he's speedy with this. Viaan is
out.
Now you can practice reference recall on your own if you want. To see how difficult these questions are, see how well you can do. You can go to,
Scripturally.org.
and then you can find the reference recall at the top, link in the top menu, and you can try out these questions and practice Ephesians. We also have parts of Genesis as well. The questions are, there's a lot of questions, a lot of things to ask. So these questions aren't just repeating over and over again. There's a lot of questions, so you've got to know very well. You can't just memorize things. Let's see how many you got. I know that Alden, you've been practicing reference recall, and you've got your support up pretty high.
Alistair down.
Yeah, Alistair, or not Atticus. Atticus is down to 1 strike. Oh, he did strike out. He's still going so fast. Okay, so Viaan now has half the time left, and he just has to be accurate. He doesn't have to be fast now. He just needs 6 more questions. He's got to get to 37 because
The tiebreak is fastest.
tiebreak is speed, so Atticus already got 36 first. But he's got over a minute left. He's doing the tortoise and the hare. And there he goes. Time is not about speed. He wants to make up some points that he didn't get in his last round, so can he get all the way up to 50? I think he can.
The base is going.
And the levels also get more and more progressively difficult as you get higher, closer to 50. He still has 2 strikes, so he's in a good position. You got it. Congratulations, Viaan, for getting 50. Good job. Let's see our next 2 contestants.
Timothy Sample and Alistair Lake.
Alright. They're off. And they're answering the questions faster than I can read them. But make sure you don't see those strikes. There's a lot of practice to get this fast. Okay, now they both have 1 strike off. So, Tooth just got another strike. Now you gotta be really careful. You do not want to strike out this early. It's important that you rack up the points for later rounds. So, you need to play like Viaan and not go too fast and just keep going. But they're both staying neck and neck. They're both down to 1 strike left. They're both at 26. This is so close. Man. They can't see each other, but they can see where their scores are at. They can tell, they know what their opponent's score is and how many strikes they have. They both know they're in about the same position. They just not want it. This one is wrong. They're going so fast. They still have over a minute left. Just have to be accurate. Alistair, 35 Timothy. He does strike out. But he's got a good score, so not too bad. How much will Alistair be able to get to? He can get 50. He can relax a little bit. But not too much. He only has 40 seconds left.
Right, only has 3.
Congratulations, Alistair. Let's see our next two contestants.
Our next two contestants are Atticus Lake and Alistair Lake.
Brothers battles in a bottle with something else. So the brother battle. This is look at that, yeah. They're just identical twins here.
I don't think they are.
No, they're not. They just look like they're answering at the same time there. Now Alistair's got a strike. So who's gonna win, big brother or little brother? Alistair needs to be careful here. So Alistair strikes up early, 15. Atticus still has 3 strikes, so he's just enjoying life right now. He's well over halfway done and still has more than half the time. One left. Yellow strike. You got it. Congratulations, Atticus. Our next two contestants are
Timothy Sample and Viaan Oggi. This is our last round.
Yep, this is the last round. These two I know these two have played against each other in previous shows. So, who's going to win this time? They're both staying together here. See that he's got his really shirt on. Wearing the shirt that he won last year, or last season, I should say, when he was on the finals last season in Genesis. And so I believe that is probably the shirt he won there. So he's our only finalist who's back. Been around, so he knows how it goes. Man, they're so close together. 34, 34, 35, 35. Timothy now has just one
So close, except
life left.
the 3-1 strikes.
Yeah, that makes a big difference because you can't make a mistake. And
It's funny how they always get one wrong when we say that.
yeah, it does seem like that first. One last life for Viaan. does. All right. So we got a lot of high scores there. So let's look at our scores before we hit our next round.
Atticus Lake is in second place with 3,800 points.
In second place, we have Timothy Sample. No, sorry, fourth place. Sorry, is Timothy Sample with 2,250 points.
Viaan Oggi is in first place with 3,875 points.
And Alistair is in third place with 3,225 points. They all have a lot of points. All right, now before we move on to the next round, we're going to get to know our contestants a little better. We've had them on the show before, so we're going to talk to them a little bit and see what's going on with them. So let's look at our first contestant, which is Atticus Lake, who is our youngest contestant we've had, I believe, by far. How are you doing, Atticus?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, how does it feel facing your older brother in the competition? Is that you guys talk about this? Is that you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
All right. Are you excited? You think you can take it? Think you can beat your older brother? It's hard to beat your older brother sometimes. You ever notice that? He's always trying to beat you.
Yeah.
But all right. So you guys live in Indiana, is that correct?
Yes.
But you did not grow up in Indiana, right?
No, I was born in Singapore, and we also lived in Kazakhstan.
Born in Singapore and lived in Kazakhstan. I bet a lot of people would even struggle to find Kazakhstan on the map. So, how do you remember? Do you remember being in other countries?
I mostly remember being in
Must be being in. Was that Japan? You said.
Japan.
So, anything different stand out to you being in America or from other countries?
Just that people speak different languages.
Speak differently. How about foods? Any foods stand out to you, or do you like American
They
food? Or
have a lot of that are available here, but there are also some very hard to find.
mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
have to go to a special grocery store to get.
Yeah. Wow. So that's a lot of stuff. A lot of places to travel for so young. That's cool. All right. So let's go to our next contestant. We have Timothy Sample, who is in Florida. Now, how's the weather today?
The weather is better than the last two times I was here.
Yeah.
The last finals, the weather was horrible. In Ephesians 1 through 3, the weather was just as bad. Maybe a little better. And today, it rained a little, but I think the internet will be fine.
Good. That's good. We don't want you to get lost or blown away. So now, Timothy, you've been on the show before. You excited to be on again? You excited to face these tough contestants? You got a tough crowd here.
Definitely, actually, yeah. It's so exciting. I mean, I didn't think I'd get to the finals, but now that I'm here, I mean, my ultimate goal is just to try to do my best, and of course, all of our goals should be to glorify God through this all.
Amen. So now tell me about you want to glorify God. I know you have a lot of skills. You like to do art. What kind of things do you want to do in the future as you progress and you get older?
Yeah, I mean, for art, I want to progress with my hyperrealism style, like trying to draw drawings that look almost like photos.
Mm-hmm.
And I've done a few so far, and it's a progression, sort of like studying for Scripture League. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not a good comparison at all, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome. Well, I hope we can see some of that art. That's a difficult skill to learn, but that's awesome that you want to glorify God with these skills God's given you, and you definitely have a lot of skills to use. All right, so let's go on to our next contestant. We have Viaan Oggi. And Viaan, I believe you are on the other side of the continent. Is that right?
Yeah, I live in California.
Awesome. So now, what do you like? What do you like to do, Viaan, besides studying Ephesians?
Besides studying I like to read books and play sports.
Okay. And I understand that you are enjoying programming. Is that right?
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
not
want
that good at it, but I like it.
okay. So that's something you're interested in pursuing in the future for the
Yeah.
career. Awesome. Any as you're just learning that anything you enjoy, or any particular languages or types of programming you're enjoying?
Well, I learned the Python coding language, and I like making video games. I'm not that good at, but I'm like making them,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like a really fun experience.
Awesome. Yeah, just enjoying something, even if you're not that great at it, but if you enjoy it, you're gonna do it, and then you're gonna learn, and you're gonna get better, and pretty soon you're gonna be making some awesome things. Looking forward to seeing what you can do with that. That's
Thank
awesome.
you.
And our last contestant, we have Alistair Lake, the big brother. How's it going?
Good. How are you doing?
Great. How does it feel competing against your little brother? Do you feel you have to go easy on him, or no?
It's a lot of fun, and just seeing how much progress he's making and what he's learning is really awesome.
That's awesome that you guys work together, or do you guys
Yeah.
kind of do it on your own? You do it together. That is so fun. I love that. Now, I understand that you are interested in some different types of things, such as bushcrafting and that nature. Tell me about that?
So yeah, I really like spending time inside and just learning how to different things outside and how to hunt and how to build things and just spend time in nature. It's really enjoyable for me.
Cool. So you get to do that a lot where you live? Do you have enough land to do that?
Yeah, we do. We have about an acre.
Okay, cool. Do you ever watch shows like Alone, where they go on out in the wilderness for a long time and do bushcrafting stuff, or just kind of just
I have I think I've watched one before.
okay? Yeah, awesome. So, and do you remember anything about living in other countries?
I do. I really remember how we got to experience and see different cultures and what kind of things they eat and how they behave and what side of the road they drive on.
Hmm.
And it's really a fun experience.
Yeah, that's such a good experience to be able to step out of your own culture and to see other
Yeah.
cultures is just nothing quite the same as that. If you've just lived in the same culture or the same time zone, as I think some of our contestants haven't had the opportunity to travel as much as you guys have, it's really great to be able to go and see the world because God loves the world, not just one part of the world. Awesome. All right, so without further ado, let's get into our next round. Our next round will be. Tell us about our next round, Alexander.
Next round will be a multiple choice round where the contestants will have an opportunity to choose from 4 different options, and
This is the new round. We didn't do the previous Ephesians. The same we did in our last finals, and for Genesis. So they're gonna have 15 questions, and they get multiple choice this time, and the questions get more and more difficult, but also the point values go up.
And the timer goes down.
But the timer also goes down. Also, they have 3 strikes again, like in reference recall. If they get a question wrong, they get a strike.
No points deducted, but a strike.
No points deducted, but 3 strikes, and they're out for this round. All right, it's exciting. Let's get into it. This question is worth 100 points. Which of these is associated with pneuma in Ephesians 6? Is it A, Machaira, B, Thureos, C, Subinumi, or D, Osphies? The correct answer is A, Machaira, and you all got it correct.
This question is worth 100 points. Which of these psalms is quoted in Ephesians? Is it A, Psalm 46, B, Psalm 68, C, Psalm 73, or D, none of these? The correct answer was B, Psalm 68, and all of you got it correct.
All right, this is also worth 100 points. Ephesians 5:18 is an exhortation to A, give thanks always, B, abstain from drunkenness, C, understand the will of the Lord, or D, use time wisely. The correct answer was B, abstain from drunkenness, and you all got it correct.
This question is worth 200 points. The Greek word oikonomia is mentioned in which chapters of Ephesians? Is it A, Ephesians 2 and 4, B, Ephesians 2 and 3, C, Ephesians 1 and 4, or D, Ephesians 1 and 3? The correct answer was D, Ephesians 1 and 3, and Atticus, Timothy, and Alistair all got it correct.
Next question is worth 200 points. Ephesians 5 does not contain a command to A, peripateo, B, hypostaso, C, akuo, or D, phobeo. The correct answer is C, akuo, and you all got it correct.
This question is worth 200 points. Paul's prayer in Ephesians 3:14-21 does not contain mention of A, the riches of glory, B, the love of Christ, C, the fullness of God, or D, the gift of Christ. The correct answer was D, the gift of Christ, and Atticus, Viaan, and Alistair all got it correct.
This question is worth 300 points. Isaiah 57:19 best relates to which section of Ephesians? Is it A, Ephesians 2:20-21, B, Ephesians 2:14-17, C, Ephesians 5:13-14, or D, Ephesians 6:14-17? The correct answer was B, Ephesians 2:14-17, and Atticus, Viaan, and Alistair got it correct.
This question is worth 300 points. How many chapters of Ephesians mention the second gift in Ephesians 4:11? Is it A, 2, B, 3, C, 4, or D, 5? The correct answer was B, 3, and Atticus and Alistair got it correct. Timothy is knocked out.
This question is worth 300 points. Psalm 4:4 best relates to an instruction given in which chapter of Ephesians? Is it A, Ephesians 2, B, Ephesians 4, C, Ephesians 5, or D, Ephesians 6? The correct answer was Ephesians 4, and you all got it correct.
This question is worth 400 points. Which of these is not associated with pneuma in Ephesians? Is it A, epangelia, B, penalties, C, prosagoge, or D, pleroma? The correct answer was D, pleroma, and all of you got it correct.
This question is worth 400 points. Which of these Greek words is not unique to Ephesians 2? A, suzopoieo, B, apallotrio, C, akrabistia, or D, genos? The correct answer was B, apallotrio, and no one got it correct. Which means Viaan is knocked out.
This question is worth 400 points. The Greek word arabon is used only in Ephesians and which other book of the New Testament? Is it A, 1 Timothy, B, 2 Corinthians, C, 1 Thessalonians, or D, none of these? The correct answer was B, 2 Corinthians, and both of you got it correct.
This question is worth 500 points. Which of these verse pairs do not relate well to each other? A, Isaiah 51:10 and Ephesians 4:30. B, 1 Corinthians 12:27 and Ephesians 5:30. C, 1 Peter 2:18 and Ephesians 6:5, or D, Colossians 4:7 and Ephesians 6:21. The correct answer was A, Isaiah 51:10 and Ephesians 4:30, and you both got it correct.
This question is worth 500 points. Which of these books does not contain an exhortation for servants to obey or honor their masters? Is it A, Titus, B, 1 Timothy, C, Colossians, or D, Romans? Man, that was fast. The correct answer was D, Romans, and both of you got it correct.
It's not slowing them down. Final question. This is worth 500 points. Which of the following statements is false? A, the Greek word apouranios appears 5 times in Ephesians. B, Ephesians 4:25 is a quote from Isaiah 23. C, Ephesians 6:2 quotes from Deuteronomy 5. Or D, Ephesians 2 and 5 both mention the children of disobedience. The correct answer is B, Ephesians 4:25 is a quote from Isaiah 23, and you both got it right. All right, that was really impressive. So let's look at our scores before we get to the final round. Atticus Lake is in first place with 7,900 points.
Timothy Sample is in fourth place with 2,950 points.
Viaan Oggi is in third place with 5,575 points.
And Alistair Lake is in second place with 7,325 points.
All right, our final round will be the buzzer board with 30 different questions across 6 different categories. Our categories today are
Truth,
righteousness,
gospel of peace,
faith,
or salvation.
and spirit. Atticus, you are in first place. Please select a question from the board.
May I please have righteousness for 500?
Which chapters of Ephesians mention diakosini?
Atticus,
5 and
say that again.
5 and 6.
Sorry. The correct answer was Ephesians 4, 5, and 6. All right, Atticus, please select another question.
May I please have truth for 500?
Which Old Testament chapter is quoted in Ephesians 4:25?
Alistair.
Zechariah 8.
That's correct. All right, Alistair, please choose a question.
May I please have spirit for 500?
2 Corinthians 1:22 best relates to which verse in Ephesians?
Atticus.
Ephesians 1:14.
That is correct. All right, Atticus, please choose a question.
May I please have salvation for 500?
What Greek word is used to equip the hytoliasmasia of the Evangelion of the Irene?
Atticus.
What duo?
That is correct. Whew. Choose a question for us, Atticus.
May I please have gospel of peace for 500?
Which chapter outside of Ephesians mentions the breastplate of faith and love?
Viaan.
Thessalonians 5.
That is correct. All right, Viaan, please choose a question for us.
May I please have faith for 400?
Which chapter and verse outside of Ephesians says that the gospel is the power of God unto salvation?
Atticus.
Romans 1.
Viaan.
Romans 1:16.
That's correct. Viaan, choose a question for us.
May I please have faith for 500?
How many books of the Bible describe salvation as a helmet?
Viaan?
3.
That is correct. Choose a question for us.
May I please have the Spirit for 400?
In the mystery of godliness described in 1 Timothy 3:16, what role does the Spirit play?
Viaan?
Jesus was vindicated by the Spirit.
Correct. Choose a question again.
May I please have gospel of peace for 400?
Which verse in Ephesians contains the Greek words eirene, agape, and pistis?
Atticus.
Ephesians 1:23.
Sorry. Alistair.
Ephesians 6:23.
Correct. Alistair, please choose a question.
May I please have salvation for 400?
And asks, who made the statement that God preached peace through Jesus Christ?
Viaan.
Peter.
Correct. Choose a question for us, Viaan.
May I please have righteousness for 400?
Which New Testament chapter mentions the armor of righteousness?
Atticus.
2 Corinthians 6.
Correct. Choose a question for us, Atticus.
May I please have truth for 400?
What is described as truth in John 17:17?
Timothy.
The Word of God.
That's right. Choose a question for us, Timothy.
May I please have truth for 200?
How are we to speak the truth in Ephesians 4:15?
Timothy.
In love.
Correct. Choose a question
May I
again.
please- May I please have truth for 300?
Which chapter of Ephesians mentions truth the most?
Viaan.
Ephesians 4.
Good. Choose another question.
May I please have salvation for 300?
Which chapter in the New Testament mentions the feet of someone bringing Evangelion?
Alistair.
Is it Romans 9?
Viaan.
Romans 10.
Correct. Choose another question.
May I please have gospel of peace for 300?
The Greek word pistos is used in Ephesians 1 and which other chapter of Ephesians?
Alistair.
Ephesians chapter 6.
Correct. Choose another question.
May I please have spirit for 300?
Which book mentions the spirit of adoption?
Alistair.
Galatians.
Correct. Atticus.
Romans 8.
Correct. Choose a question for us, Atticus.
May I please have righteousness for 300?
Which book states that we are not saved by our works of righteousness?
Timothy.
Romans?
No, Alistair.
Titus.
Correct. Choose a question for us, Alistair.
May I please have faith for 300?
Which verse of Ephesians describes Jesus as soter?
Alistair.
Ephesians 5:23.
That's correct. Choose another question.
May I please have salvation for 200?
Which verse of Ephesians mentions the mystery of the gospel?
Alistair.
Ephesians 6:19.
Correct. Choose another question.
May I please have faith for 200?
Which two chapters in Ephesians mention salvation?
Viaan.
Ephesians 6 and Ephesians 2.
Sorry, Alistair.
Ephesians 6 and Ephesians 4.
No. Atticus.
Ephesians 1 and 6.
Correct. Choose a question for us, Atticus.
May I please have righteousness for 200?
Which verse of Ephesians mentions something created in righteousness?
Timothy.
Ephesians 2:10.
No. Viaan.
Ephesians 4:24.
Correct. Choose a question for us, Viaan.
May I please have gospel of peace for 200?
Romans 5:1 says that we are blank by faith.
Viaan.
We are justified by faith.
Correct. Choose a question, Viaan.
May I please have spirit for 200?
Which verse of Ephesians uses the Greek word pneuma in a negative sense?
Atticus.
Ephesians 6:12.
No. Viaan.
Ephesians 2:2.
Correct. Viaan, please choose a question for us.
May I please have faith for 100?
Which verse in Ephesians mentions the gospel of your salvation?
Atticus.
Ephesians 1:13.
Correct. Choose a question.
May I please have righteousness for 100?
Which two virtues are mentioned along with righteousness in Ephesians 5?
Viaan.
Goodness and truth.
Correct. Choose a question for us, Viaan.
May I please have truth for 100?
Which verse in Ephesians mentions the word of truth?
Atticus.
Ephesians 1:13.
Correct. Choose a question, Atticus.
May I please have gospel of peace for 100?
What two things had Paul heard in Ephesians 1:15?
Timothy.
The saints' faith in Jesus Christ and love saints.
Correct. Please choose a question for us, Timothy.
Salvation for 100?
Which verse in Ephesians says Jesus is our peace?
Alistair.
Ephesians 2:14.
Correct. And our last question, Alistair.
May I have spirit for 100, please?
Which verse of Ephesians mentions the spirit of promise?
Alistair.
Ephesians 1 verse 13.
That is correct. Which means... All right. That means we have finished our finals. So, let's see our winners.
In fourth place, we have Timothy Sample with 3,150 points.
In third place, we have Atticus Lake with 8,500 points.
In second place, we have Alistair Lake with 8,725 points.
And our winner is Viaan Oggi with 8,875 points. Congratulations, Viaan. Congratulations, everyone. That was awesome. Good job, everyone. I'm so excited to see you guys next time we have the Scripture League. Good night, and God bless.